Now, your leads don't trust you, and selling to cold leads is pretty much the same as smashing coconuts with your forehead. Okay, it fucking hurts, and you're often left thinking, why the hell am I doing this? And the problem is, almost nobody has a way to turn cold leads into buyers. So what I want to do is introduce you to something that I've built called the self-scaling system. Now, it has 4 key steps, and with this system working, the only thing that you'll need to do inside of your agency is 1, continue filling the system with new leads, and 2, delivering for the clients that have come out the other end and actually paid you money. So look, let's jump into those 4 steps right now. So step 1, the main thing that we need to do to convert cold leads is build trust. Now, I have a friend called Ed.
Hello.
Now, Ed posts on YouTube once per week, and he helps businesses get more business by posting YouTube content. Now, every single month, in a few days, he sells out every single coaching slot that he has across a 1,000 person waitlist. Now, Ed openly admits his sales page needs work. His headlines aren't the best, but that's not why people work with Ed. They work with Ed because they've spent the last 2 weeks watching his content on YouTube. Every single person that joins his waitlist already likes and trusts him enough to buy. I know what you're thinking. Not all of us are a master content creator like Ed. So how can we still use this strategy? Well, there's something that I call the problem playlist, and it's really, really simple. It's a series of 3 to 5 videos all targeted to our ideal client. Now, the goal for these videos isn't to get thousands of views. We can actually just keep these videos private. We're just using them as strategic pieces of trust-building content that we can use over and over and over again. Now, let me give you an example of what this could look like. If you run a marketing agency, your clients would have problems around getting ads to work or getting more sales from their leads. Maybe their landing pages aren't converting. You then just need to go and make videos around those key problems, showing them how you can help them overcome them. For example, one of your videos could be how to write Facebook ads that actually convert, the email sequence that doubled our clients' sales, or why your landing pages aren't converting and here's how to fix it. And it really is as easy as that. And look, here's why this works so well. Most agency owners never show their face. But now you've got a playlist of videos that you can send to every single lead as a free resource. Who do you think the client signs up to? The faceless agency who sends a shitty 20-page ebook written by ChatGPT, or the agency with a bank of valuable content showing the founder in all of the videos? It's pretty obvious. Now, this is just the first step, but getting this right will turn your sales calls into cash collection calls. But step 2 of this system is where 99% of people are messing up. Now, there was a Harvard business study that proved contacting a lead within 1 hour makes you 7 times more likely to convert them. Now, we started working with this client about 4 months ago, and he didn't have a problem generating leads, but his follow-up was manual. He was really slow at getting back to people, and he knew that he was leaving money on the table. Now, in the first few months of having the self-scaling system live, he got a 50% response rate on all new leads and generated an additional $300,000 from the systems that we built him in the last 30 days without needing to spend a penny extra on ads. And that's revenue that he would have previously lost, all because he was too slow at getting back to his leads. But with this system, he's now got it set up so when these leads come in, they move through this system. And look, here's how we do it. We send every single lead our problem playlist. We've got welcome email flows that we send out. We have SMS automations going out to new leads. We even have AI bots that open up conversations. And what this means is every single lead is contacted within seconds and everything's working 24/7. I can promise you now, just by doing this, you'll have more people book calls, more people will show up to those calls, and you'll actually have more people closing on these calls too. Now, before I go over this next step, we work with 15 agency owners every single month, building them these exact systems they need to consistently hit 6-figure months. So if you are interested in working with us, there's going to be a link down below to our waitlist. Go and check that out, see if we're a good fit, see if we have any spots left, and if you want, you can apply to work with us. But look, moving on to step 3. Now, there's a journey a cold prospect needs to take before they're ready to start working with you. And I like to map it out just like this. We have this point here where someone shows some kind of interest from an ad or a piece of content that we made, and then they go on to watch our problem playlist. They then start receiving our emails, our SMS workflows, but that's still not enough to get them over the line. So we end up getting stuck around here. But what we've done is we've found a way of actually closing this final gap. And it's pretty simple. Now, I like to call this topping up the trust. So what we do is we send out an email newsletter to our full list 3 to 5 times per week, meaning about 8,000 people get daily emails from us, and 50% of those people read them every single day. Now, these emails aren't just me hard selling and pushing people to book a call. It's usually a big lesson that I uncovered from the week before, valuable tactics, updates on new content that I've thrown into the problem playlist, and these emails that we send book us like 15 calls a week with people that like and trust us, and in some cases have been silently reading our emails for months. So what we find by doing this is we get to close that final gap. And when these 3 steps are running and working, you can then pivot all of your attention and focus on actually generating more leads and feeding the system, because every single step is now being handled and managed. Now, there is one final step, and step 4 really is the secret weapon that everyone ignores, okay? We already know that trying to get someone to work with you requires them to trust you. But at the same time, the way to get people to trust you is by working with you. It's like when you used to go and hand out CVs as a kid. They'd be like, you need job experience. You're like, well, I'm trying to get a job to get job experience. It's like you get caught in this loop. But we found a way to actually connect these two. Think of it like dating. You don't just go and propose on the first date. You start small and you build that relationship, unless you're a complete weirdo. Sorry if any of you got married in your first week of meeting someone. But that is what this step does, okay? Now, not only does this step build trust, it also makes you money. So what we want to do is we want to give people a way to experience working with us without any risk to them. Because when someone pays you money and they actually get value, their brain says, okay, these people are actually legit. So here's what we can do. You need to create one low ticket offer that solves a massive problem for your ideal client. Now, this could be in the form of a $37 workshop, a $97 audit, a $200 template, or a $297 mini course. The key is it needs to deliver quick value. That's all. This low ticket offer then becomes the gateway to your higher ticket thing. And when you have a pool of leads that have already brought something from you, selling them your higher ticket thing becomes so much easier. Now, we ran a workshop a few months back and we made 60 grand in 30 days doing exactly this, all right? Now, 3 of those people that paid us $37 for a workshop ticket went on to pay us $10,000 each a few days after that event. So really think about this, because this is a key step that a lot of people are missing right now. And look, to wrap things up, here's how everything ties together as one big system. So you generate a cold lead, they get your problem playlist, they instantly start receiving information from you, they get daily emails filled with value, and in those emails, every now and then, you pitch a low ticket offer, eventually turning them into a high ticket client. It is that simple, and it works so well. And when you do this, sales calls become 10 times easier, and landing clients is no longer difficult. And that, my friend, is the self-scaling system. The only thing you need to do once you've got it all working and running is fill the funnel with more content, more ad spend, and then just make sure that everything else is working the way it should be, and make changes once you need to, once you're seeing the data and the results coming in. Now, we've helped multiple agency owners scale to 30, 50, 100K months with this exact system. So after this video, start looking at how you can implement it. And of course, you can join the waitlist to work with us down below. Now, if you did want to see exactly how we use the $37 product to build a crazy amount of trust and make 60 grand in under 30 days, then you can also watch this video right here, and I'll show you exactly how we did it.
Hello.
Oh, shit. Blooper.